Blog Talk Radio.
Yo, what's bangin', man? It's your boy Nutso. Mr. Get With It to get your face knitted. Reppin' that Q Borough, nigga, Flushing Queens, man. I'm out here with my motherfucking family. You already know what it is when you hear that. Ooh, hey, yeah, nigga. Screwball Radio with Black Poet and King Eric. Common, what up? This is what we do, man. Nutso, Queens, was brangin', nigga.
Yeah, it's your boy Life Liddy Long, live from the pandemic. Yeah, so keeping the vibes right. You know what I'm saying? We got Screwball Radio with your man King Eric, Black Poet. Shout out my man Common, you know how we do, you know what I mean? Screwball Radio, get in tune, baby. We out here, let's go. Screwball.
Yeah, what up, man? It's your boy Common, man, Screwball Capo, and I'm here on Screwball Radio with my brother Black Poet and King Eric.
You know what it is? It's Escape, the drippiest of Screwball. I'm here with the wildest and the grimiest, King Eric and Black Poet at Screwball Radio. Oh yeah, shout out my big bros for life, Ty Nitty, Kyron, Common, Broncheck, rest easy KL Hostel.
What's hood good with y'all? This your big homie, Prodigy Hood from the South Central Cartel. I'm tapping in with the homies, Black Poet and Eric Mossberg at Screwball Radio. Bang that.
What's up? This is Prince Power Rule, a.k.a. Marcano from the Leftovers, and you're listening to Screwball Radio with my man Black Poet and King Eric. Yeah.
What it is, y'all. This your player partner, the legendary Cocaine. And look, I want to give big ups to my East Coast family. Shout out to Screwball Radio, you dig? Man, big ups to Common, Black, Poet, and my nephew Eric Mossberg. That's what it is, Screwball Radio, Buddy Boys, the legendary Cocaine. We on that Monkey Wasn't Funky campaign, you heard? Man, keep it wiggling.
Screwball.
Yo, Screwball Radio live from the Matrix, Black Poet on the check-in. Got my thumb fucking yellow fucking Eminem on fucking news. We got Comet, a.k.a. Bomber with the sports, man. What's going on, y'all?
Yo.
Man. Another one in the books. How y'all doing out there?
It ain't over yet, nigga. It ain't over yet.
Yeah, man. Happy to be back on with y'all, man. Hope y'all doing good out there.
What was that?
I hear like something in the back.
I don't hear no music.
Oh. My headphones picking up.
What's
I
good,
thought that was
man?
like your background music. I thought it was your background.
Yeah, we had to make sure the noise was okay. But yeah, man, we here live and direct, man. Episode 104. Got a dope guest we gonna have on tonight.
Definitely.
Souped up about that.
Definitely. A lot of shit going on out there too, man. I don't know if y'all heard about
what's going on out there, E?
Yeah, man. First of all, man, I just want to send my condolences to the family of this young girl that got killed at this parade out here. They had a Christmas parade, and the young girl got ran over out here. So we sending our condolences to them. Very tragic situation. We've been hit with back-to-back tragedies in this neck of the woods. And, you know, we heard about that Shaquilla Robinson situation, and they're still investigating on that. So we just want to send our condolences to them as well.
Yeah, and I don't know if y'all remember last year, Poet, where the guy barreled through, like, a bunch of people that was at a parade, and he just drove through them.
Oh, yeah. That fucking crazy ass guy.
Yeah, he ended up killing 7 people they gave him 7 life sentences, a life sentence for every person.
Oh, wow.
Yep. With no possibility.
How the hell does that
parole.
make any sense, though? That don't really make no sense, though, but hey.
It doesn't, but I guess to make the families feel like they got justice. But I heard the judge read out that sentence, and I was just like, damn.
Yeah, I think that's the harshest shit I heard since, motherfucking besides the death penalty.
I mean, he did barrel through a bunch of people and kill these people for no reason, But, I think
I don't know, what was
sentence,
his reason? Was he being chased? Was he being chased by police? Was he on a high? What the fuck was his, fucking, what was his reason he did this shit?
I think he was just fed up with the people blocking the road, and he probably didn't know what was going on, and just decided to
because at first,
get out my way.
When the story first came, it was like he was being chased. He stole a van or something in the truck, and they was chasing him, and he ran that way. That's the first thing I heard, but I ain't hear no more about the motive,
Yeah, I didn't hear the motive either, but,
Like, motive means a lot. Like, if he being chased, then he fucked up and made an accident. But if he did that shit on purpose, that's some more other shit, crazy shit. I don't know, man. But I ain't never heard nothing about the motive, though.
I mean, either way, whether you getting chased or you just did it, like, these people were still in the road. Like, there's no getting around.
Yeah, but if you getting chased by one time chasing you, they're supposed to let up if they know, what I'm saying, it's getting dangerous. They you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit.
Yeah, I'm saying the police gonna let up, but that don't mean that the guy's gonna let up, because he's gonna try to get away regardless, But I don't know if you got Skeezo in the queue.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him on now.
Yeah, I keep hearing like something in the back.
Are you on, brother?
All right.
Yo.
Skeezo, what up, man? Welcome to Screwball Radio, man.
What's good, man? What's good, man? Black Poe in the building?
No doubt, homie. How you?
What's good, man? Everything is good, man. It's been a minute, man. Last time we was connected, we was up at it was me, you, Comet over there. What's that station, Comet? With Cuss Supreme?
Stony Brook. Yeah, Stony Brook Radio.
Stony Brook. Yeah, that was a minute ago. Yeah, we was up there just zoning out, man, chilling and shit, man.
That's what it do, man. How you, man? What's going on? What you working on, man? Let the people know, first of all.
Everything is good.
Let the people know who the fuck he is, man. Let the people know exactly
hold on.
who the fuck this is.
Yo, for everybody out there, we got one of the finest underground artists right now. I mean, he's been out for a while. He took a little hiatus. I don't know if a lot of people listening ever heard of Skeezo, but, he's somebody that's authentic, and I fuck with him hard body, like, without a doubt. His music is always there. It's always fire. If y'all want to hear some shit, Google him, Skeezo. New York.
Yo, good luck, my G, Comet, man. Yo, likewise, my nigga, Comet. I fuck with you for real. You know that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate that.
Before we get the people a taste of, you know what I'm saying, Skeezo shit, I want to know what the fuck made Skeezo want to start rhyming in the first place, man.
Bro, so, I mean, when you talk about being a young nigga and you listening to shit like Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, you know what I'm saying? And then you start hearing shit like EPMD, Redman, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit that just give you chills, and you be like, nah. And it always start out with the fun shit. You know what I'm saying? You busting on your homies, y'all talking shit, the freestyling shit. You know what I'm saying? And it goes from there, man. Like a few people, like, they leave it alone, and others they retain a passion for it, and they keep going at it. You know what I'm saying? But it was freestyling forever with me. It was freestyling, and I met a homie, and he actually DJ'd and shit. And he the first person that brought me to like the New Eurekan Cafe back in the days. And they used to have the crazy big ciphers outside after the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like the mid-90s and shit. And bro, I remember like motherfuckers out there, man. Like I remember Talib Kweli out there, Pumpkinhead, Breeze Ever Flowing. And I'm in a cipher with motherfuckers that I listen to, and I'm like, yo, this is just nuts to me. And the freestyle was over there, and my homie was like, yo, you gotta like learn how to write songs and shit. Like freestyling is cool, but you gotta learn how to write just like 16 bars, hooks, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Cause that wasn't me. And then when I started focusing on that shit, that's when I really got hooked. G, I was like, if a nigga can make a song, dope, like a good song, you know what I'm saying? It don't always start good, but start working on those verses and those songs, man. I was hooked, B. I was hooked. You know what I'm saying? It was always a passion.
I got a question for you. Where does the name Skeezo Magnetic come from? How did you get the name Skeezo?
So Skeezo and Magnetic is two different names, right? I got knowledge of self when I was 16 in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So my attribute is do ball magnetic law. And my homies always call me Skeez. I'm talking about from when I was probably like 11 years old. My homies call me Ski, S-K-I, Ski. Yo, Ski. And then as years go on, they will call me Skeez with a Z on that motherfucker. It was always like my hometown nickname. Skeez was always my hometown nickname. And then when I really started finessing the name, you know what I'm saying, I started using the name that people knew me for in the town and in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I just put the O on that bitch and just ran with the Skeezo with it. If you was to come to my town, I live upstate New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm like an hour from Manhattan. I live in Orange County. I live in Middletown. If you was to come here and be like, yo, y'all know Skeezo, motherfuckers is going to tell you, they're going to point you in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? So I was born and raised here. Everybody know me by that name. Besides my attribute and the people that have knowledge of self, they know me by Skeez.
Yeah, me and Paul took a trip up there one time. We were supposed to go to Poughkeepsie, but I ended up taking 17 up, and we went to go meet DJ NUT, and we had to meet him in Middletown.
How you dealing with all that snow up there?
We ain't got no snow, G. Yo, there's a misconception. It's crazy. So my fan from Jersey hit me last night, and they was like, yo, I hope y'all go with the snowstorm. So I texted my homies, and I was like, yo, we getting a snowstorm? And they was like, nah, Buffalo. Buffalo is 8 hours from us. So we not really upstate. You know what I'm saying? We low in New York.
Y'all just north of the Deegan, right?
Yeah, exactly. We not like, when you say upstate, we not like Albany, Schenectady. We not like way up top in Detroit or we not way up there like that. We right past Bear Mountain. We ain't got no snow at all yet, G. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like I said, back in the day, me and my homie ST, when we used to re-up in Manhattan and Harlem, G, on the 45th, it was an hour in, hour out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We not that far. We not that far from New York. Actually, we close as shit to Queens.
Right by that
Queens.
McDonald's. You could go up right by that McDonald's over there.
Infamous McDonald's, bro. Yo, hey, Poe.
What up?
You familiar with Queensbridge Cuts? Is that still
No
existent
doubt.
out there in Queensbridge?
Nah. It's a different name now.
Because I was locked up with the homie Poobs that used to own that joint.
Who?
Poobs.
Pooba?
He was light skinned.
Yeah, Pooba.
So I was locked up with him. So I was locked up with him and my homie 12G from out in Queensbridge. And when I came home, here's the funny shit. I'm going to tell you the crazy shit. So I fuck with the guards hard up north, right? I'm going to tell you the funniest shit. Like, I came home. I think I came home before came home before 12, right? A lot of people know 12 out on the bridge. So I had his math, and I hit him. Like, yo, I'm home now, whatever. He's like, all right, I'm going to be in the bridge, come visit. I was like, all right, when's good? He's like, come this day. So I hit a few homies around my way, right? It's the funniest shit. And I was like, yo, I'm going to go hit my homie. I was like, take this trip with me, right? So it's like an hour and a half from my town. I couldn't get none of my homies to come to Queensbridge with me, bro. Y'all shook, y'all niggas shook the life out of the rest of these niggas through this music, my nigga. Y'all shook the life out of niggas. I always been a knuckleheaded ass nigga, so I still got a little bit of that shit in me. I was like, I'm going to see my homie. We done did what we had to do up top. I trust this nigga with my life. I'm going to see my homie, man. I ended up going out there. I'm going to keep it a buck, man. I ended up going out there. I spent the whole day out in Queensbridge, bro. That shit was all love, my nigga. That shit was all love. Seeing the 40th and the 41st side, the people out there, that shit was all love, my G. I don't know what
it's
niggas
not like back in
thinking,
the days
but
right now, you know. It's not like back in the days when niggas have been, you know, checking you and shit. Like, where the fuck you going, yo? Who you and all that. These little niggas ain't all, they ain't savages like how it was when I was coming up, you know.
Like how it was, yeah. But it was dope, though, because I was with homies and, like, they knew everybody and motherfuckers would stop, chop it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all fucking gun clapping and all that shit and snatching niggas' chains. And I was out there with my shit swinging.
Man.
I just felt the love, though, G. I felt the love, man.
Yeah, man. Niggas ain't on it like that, man, like that right now. But,
if you go in there and your knees are shaking.
Any hood. Any hood, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful when you go to New York, man. That's anywhere, everywhere, you know?
You're absolutely right, G.
Word up.
No, you absolutely right. You fuck around, take the wrong turn, and that'd be your last step.
What?
Yeah,
I want to get the people some Skeezo, man. I want to get the people some Skeezo real quick. What's that comment?
I said, as long as you ain't going in there with your knees shaking, you all right, you know? Stand tall and be a man, you're going to be all right. But if you go in there... You go in there suspect chin, you know, they're going to ask you questions, you know? I remember going there,
for real.
And it was after Poet brought me through there. And shout out Castro. He was about to film a video. So I ended up powwowing through the whole bridge with them, and we mobbing through the whole bridge, and I'm not even from there. And they looking at me like, who's this guy? But because I'm with Cash, and they like, yo, that's Poet's man, it was all love. It was all love. They passing their L's around, even though I ain't smoking their L's, but they were offering, you know, they offered me the Hennessy, they offered me everything. Like I was from there.
No doubt.
Yeah, you was out there without me. You was out there without me.
Without you.
That's what it is, man. That's respect, too.
Yeah, man. We got to get the people some Skeezo, man. I want the people to hear Skeezo real quick. We heard them. We talked about them. Now they got to hear them.
Yeah, so,
sir, we're going to hit y'all over the head with the first joint featuring Napoleon the Legend.
Hold up, Eve. So what we're going to do is, you know, for a lot of people that never heard of Skeezo, you know, he's got a new album out right now. But we want to take y'all back so y'all can get familiar with my brother's style, because you know he's straight fire with it all the time. Whether you catch him at a live show or you catch him on a record, always fire.
Salute.
Okay.
Let's get it. This joint here is You Spit featuring Napoleon the Legend from our guest of the night, Skeezo. Let's get it.
Okay. I'm from the bottom of the concrete where roses don't grow, but the pressure from the streets form a diamond out of cold. From surviving of its foe, becoming a victim to the devilish ways of how me and most my niggas roll. A slave to what we sold, hence the word control substance. Throw them out in the cold, see if the corner budge them. Put them with fake friends, see if them niggas love them. Will they sink or will they swim, thinking nothing of it? I love pain, fuck you is my middle name. And learn firsthand not to go against the grain. Though you reap what you sow, I'll be trying to plant bombs and rhymes that I wrote and spit them with hopes to blow. Money, homes, and clothes, a fraction of what I know. Getting bread off the flow, my pen game is gold, my mind frame is gold, and I ain't gonna stop. Only way this gon' happen if you put me in the box, motherfucker. This is real spit if I ever heard it. The beats like the soundtrack, the verses getting murdered. These bars like hollow heads that go through your hollow head. Every line I spit is fully loaded like a clip. How I spit, this real spit if I ever heard it. The beats like the soundtrack, the verses getting murdered. These bars like hollow heads that go through your hollow head. Every line I spit is fully loaded like a clip. How you spit?
Ackerman or Warren Buffett when I talk in public. Not for nothing, kid, you feel it when you walk amongst us. It's just a side effect of emotions inside. I felt quite explosive. I wrote it down and multiplied my wealth. We just mathematicians with street wisdom. Throughout the years, mastered the matrix until we reached the system. Thoughts of living lavish, civilizing all the savage. We learn to analyze the mind and equalize the madness. All that matters is money stuck in a vicious cycle. Vicious recycle, so I had to learn to kill my idols. Become my own messiah. Bars of gold, the soul, the bias, no denying. Influence the devils when you're broken, dying. These souls are so conniving, think I go monogamous to find a queen. Exit out the scene and go anonymous. Henny for the drunkenness, shine as long as the sun exists. Skis and Poe, shut the game down like the government.
This is real spit if I ever heard it. The beats like the soundtrack, the verses getting murdered. These bars like hollow heads that go through your hollow head. Every line I spit is fully loaded like a clip. How I spit, this real spit if I ever heard it. The beats like the soundtrack, the verses getting murdered. These bars like hollow heads that go through your hollow head. Every line I spit is fully loaded like a clip. How you spit? NY shit. Skeezo, the Polly and the legend. Ghetto blaster on the beat. Feel me. We gone. Light up. Only if you got 'em though. For real. Take that shit to the head. Don't pass me nothing. Let's go.
And let's start it like this, son.
What's the meaning of heights when you're conscious? You keep it grounded. Seeing a straight path, but you constantly walk around it. Ignoring the facts. Besides my honest living, no gimmicks. Used to broadcast like, hold up, give me that. Okay. Now back to the tracks. I'm from the wrong side like the artifacts. The NY's where I rest my head at. Competition step up and get washed like a laundromat. A one-man band on the mic. Extra hype man. My homie down, then I call him my right hand. Music without the front. Give you what you need and a little of what you want. Okay. Bodies in the trunk. Okay. Triple homicide when I rhyme. Ride the bass line, the beast got a thump. Blast like a pump. I feel adrenaline rushing as if I'm chasing death. To take a risk with my music like it's unsafe sex. Only waiting on results like I took an ace test. It feels good when I do it, never mind the regrets. I slap box with loss and went to war with stress. I don't forget where I come from, the bottom is what I rep. And they little homie coming up shooting for success. For the ones that pass, I hope they family stay blessed. If life is a class, we all fail the test. They say the good die young, I lost a few to the reaper. You ain't never gotta question who my brother's keeper. We good. Rest in peace. Come on, y'all. We don't fuck with that fake shit though. Nah, not at all. What's the struggle when you never had to bear the weight? I play the corner on the hustle just to get you a plate. Some off with a felony at early dates. Ain't got the paper, but the legal aid will take the case. Count your blessings behind bars, remember your mistakes. Wrong moves to take you out the game, not knowing your place. Slow your pace, all on a paper chase, start swerving. Lost in the action, you crashing for small earnings. Hustling is all some know, it's in their genes. Live a realest nightmare when they sleep, hug their dreams. What's left when a brother hopeless? Scared to live, so we only chase death. Wreak havoc every step. If you're waiting for the answer, don't hold your breath. This is real life rap, you just do it for a rap, cocksucker. Come on, y'all.
came here to battle.
Boulevard author, a native New Yorker. Made it through the storm, bro, but can't kill us, make us stronger. Smash the forum. Niggas must have gassed all ya. Put out a gag order, fry these niggas tempura. Welcome to the horror show, nigga Fangora. My dad's aura, women cooking for me, cat Cora. A buck on the dashboard, jump out like the task force. Pass out the work, see him like Bradshaw. Damn, I'm a boss, started off a measly worker. Till my CD surface, street legend Pee Wee Kirkland. I'm rehearsing 7 A's to gather fame. Flow, Lando Lakes, KRS, Jack and Spade. Kelly samples and breaks with only summaries. Catch me at a show, Mike in the drum machine. Fuck with me, this is hip hop. Ever since I heard Red Alert Disc Jock, I got this shit on Grimlock.
Yo, I spit the sickest, no cure. I'ma stay ill. Flip the quickest with the pure just to pay bills. Hustle hard, come and run with the guard. I'm in the VIP now with a Colombian broad. Keeping 100 with the fam. I don't flow with the scams. A lot of frauds are getting over what they post on the gram. Painting the picture like the rich, but they broke as hell. I'm here to elevate your mind while you smoke at L. Got you brainwashed while you following them. This is food for your brain, come and swallow a gem. This is silent murder rap when I'm killing them softly. The same for the radio, the singing is off key. I guess that's what the future will hold. So if you sound like Future, your future will blow. Not distant, I'm just keeping it real. Got nothing good to say, so I keep it concealed. Yeah.
RJ on the track, I'm a stone cold gunner. Semi-automatic drive-by out of Hummer. You fucking with the best, I'm a real drama king. Only sad songs when I let the llama sing. Banging on the wax like it's retaliation. Murder rap, I beat every allegation. Hotter than the hottest cat, shit flaming. Throw it down, give a fuck what you claiming. Rusty Jukes, Crown Heights General. Harder than an adamantine mineral. My bars is concrete, stone flow. It's like I'm putting out an album on Stone's Throw. Independent is the move, nigga. Shoot your head off your neck real smooth, nigga. Warning shots, I do not sin. Yeah, Rusty just get it poppin'.
Okay, Skeezo. Flesh and bones, end up in the graveyard. Casket and tombstones, beats by Dre Yard. I do the murdering, never taking orders like a waiter, but I'm patiently waiting to keep serving them. Next at the line, pick them off like Duck Hunt. No Nintendo, I'm extending the double pump. Punks still step up to get beat down, except when I come around, I just leave them on the ground. Mean knuckle game, never scared to throw it down. Real men do it one-on-one, pound for pound. I understand if you a bitch, your father wasn't around. Mine neither, but the streets show me how to get down. Slapbox with OG, staying low key. Put the loud in the sky, guzzle OE. Cut it up, wrap it up, push it like they showed me. You can learn a lot of things if you listen closely. And when the police come around, act like you don't know me, nigga.
Bars, nigga, bars. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Hardcore shit, man. Hardcore shit, for real. That shit just brought me back. Y'all niggas just brought me back. Like, yo. Damn.
Yeah, you've been having that heat, man. You've been having heat for, like I said, for those that don't know, I met the brother Skeezo with my brother Shabam. Shabam, Mike Hands. They used to run around New York, hitting up every venue, and I used to be there all the time. Every venue, every venue they did, I was there. Sometimes I opened the show for them. But the three of them is like the three-headed dragon. You know what I'm saying? Like it's impeccable. It's impeccable when they touch the stage, man. And I always like a live show. And they always brought it. And when you listen to their music, you knew that, especially Shabam, everybody out there listening, y'all know Shabam Sadiq. He a legend in the game. Real. He been doing this for a long time. And, just to be standing toe-to-toe with somebody like that, coming from Skeezo, it just made me appreciate the skill level, and it makes you think. The music makes you think. If the music don't make you think, it's not good music. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel.
Real shit.
What's the process of picking beats? Skeezo, what kind of beats? You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy. So the beat, man, the process is wild because even Shabam told me one day, he was like, yo, Lord, he was like, you got a knack for picking like some of the illest beats. I'm a stickler for that shit, bro. Like, if I fuck with you, you make beats. You got to be able for me to tell you, like, nah, this ain't it, or can you change this for me, and I could work with it. You know what I'm saying? So I could be real, but I like those crazy guitar riffs. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sucker for horns. You know what I'm saying? Hard drums. We from, even though I'm from upstate, my G, we from New York, my nigga. The drums, that shit is in our fucking DNA, my nigga. We black. That shit is in our DNA. The drums banging. You know what I'm saying? That shit goes back to the lunch table in school, my G. You know what I'm saying? Banging on that motherfucker. That shit got to knock. That shit don't knock, it ain't gonna work.
Gotta knock.
It ain't gonna work, G.
Gotta knock.
Shit gotta knock, man. For real.
You fuck with you got any in-house producers you fuck with, or you just fuck with niggas that got fire? Anybody that send you beats?
Man, this is why it's been so hard, and the beats is one of the reasons why it's so hard to put out music, is because when you don't have enough, when you're working with different people and you can't get all of them to be consistent for what you're trying to do and creating a specific sound, that shit will set you back. So when I started fucking with Whip Beats, you know what I'm saying, on this new project coming out, it was so easy because I could tell him, I could be like, yo, nah, that sample, like that shit been beat like a dead horse, bro. I was like, take that shit out if you can, you know what I'm saying, rework it or do something with it. He'd be like, all right, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? If it's something tied to something that he can't fuck with it, he'll tell me. But he don't get into his emotions. I'll be like, nah, I can't fuck with that. Send some more. You know what I'm saying? And I think that being that he's always happy with the end result, he never have no real complaint about it. So right now, working with Whip Beats has been fucking real dope because he could take it and he could give it. You know what I'm saying? Pause on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could respect when I'm saying something, though, and giving him feedback. He ain't gonna get all mushy about the shit. He don't take no offense to it. You know what I'm saying? So right now, me and Whip Beats, after knocking this joint out, we working on the new shit already. You know what I'm saying? And he been saying
a lot of
heat, bro.
Producers are funny animals. They don't like too much criticism.
They don't like it, G. So if you can find one, you know that shit. So if you can find one that could take the criticism, then shit, man, that shit could work for real.
Yeah, criticism.
Yeah, I've had some producers. Yeah, I've had some producers send me a whole folder, and I ain't picked not one beat.
Bro, there's a producer out there. I ain't gonna say no names. There's a producer out there that wanted to do an album, solo albums. He wanted Shabam to do an album. The one producer, he wanted me to do an album. He wanted Joe Pesci to do an album. He wanted like a bunch. He wanted to produce solo albums. But then the crazy shit is, I'm speaking to the homies, and like he sent us all different folders, and they was not good beats, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like you forget about it. Like I told homie, and he got his stats up there. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it's not gonna work. I don't give a fuck what he's doing with anybody else, but if you sending me like shit that's not gonna work, and you sending them, and I know that the shit that you sending them ain't gonna work, needless to say, none of us did anything with the nigga. But the nigga is nice, but I think that he was just giving his hot shit to other motherfuckers first, and then expecting us to make magic out of some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
yeah.
You gotta give the spitters that fire.
You gotta give them the fire, bro. You can't give somebody some. You can, bro. If I can't feed a nigga leftovers all the time. You know what I'm saying? If I showed up and was spitting verses and shit, you know what I'm saying, at every motherfucking cipher and like all the verse, it was the same verse every time. Niggas ain't gonna want to hear that shit. They gonna know what to expect already. You know what I'm saying? You can't feed people leftovers all the time. You got to come with something fresh, man. You got to be like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just focus on this, you know what I'm saying, and see if this could work. You can't just keep, and I honestly think a lot of producers do this. They keep trying to sell the same shit just because another nigga passed on it. Sometimes it worked. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you hear the stories about Jay-Z or somebody passing up a crazy beat, but maybe it wasn't for him. You know what I'm saying? And maybe somebody else, they did justice to this shit. But at the end of the day, you got to rework some shit for the motherfucker you working with. Imagine I gave the same producer the fucking same 2-3 verses every time I work with them. Motherfuckers would be like, nah, that ain't gonna work. So stop trying to give people the same shit.
Yeah, you know, producers, man, they got different ears. They be hearing shit like we don't hear.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I can use this for this song. I can use this for that song. And certain times you can catch that shit. So, you know, you caught that shit.
Caught all of that shit. Like, come on with that bullshit, for real.
So how did you link up with Beats with this new return of the bad guy?
Whip Beats hit me and was like, asked me if I was working on any new music, and I already had 2 projects I was working on in the bag. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, I don't think that it was like really making me eager to put this shit out. It was dope, but it wasn't something that had me like, yeah, it's time type shit. So I told him, yeah, I got something I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right. And then he hit me again and was like, yo, what's up with the music? Like, he hit me like 2 months later. I was like, yo, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, all right. And then when he hit me the 3rd time, he was like, yo, listen, let me just send you some shit. Let me just send you some beats. And I was like, all right, send some shit. And then when he was sending me some shit, I was just like, yo, I was with a homie at the time in my studio in the crib, and I put them shits on the monitor, and my homie was like, yo, this shit is just crazy. And I was like, yeah, we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So we knocked out the project pretty quick, and my homie was like, yo, what you calling this shit? I was like, Return of the Bad Guy. He was like, Return of the Bad Guy? He's like, I thought we was done with that nigga. I was like, nah, he back, man. I was like, he back in the building, man. He back for his shit, you know what I'm saying? So that was the album title I ran with. Whip Beats was ready for it.
Yeah, I know you took a hiatus for a little bit. What was your last album? Was like 2019, right? 2018?
Oh, yeah. No, actually, my last album was, it was
the cover with
it was 2017. The basketball.
2017.
Yeah, with the basketball, right? The 1,000 free throws.
I'm thinking the one with all the different images on it. I can't remember the name of it.
Stuck in the 90s.
It might have been that. Stuck in the 90s.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah. Oh,
that was 10 years ago. Yeah, it was 10 joints. No, that was 9 years ago. My fault. That was 9 years ago. 1,000 free throws was 6 years ago. That was the last joint that I actually put out. Yeah.
Wow, so 2017 was the last time people heard the Skeezo record. Besides doing, you know, you did a feature for me, you know.
Yeah. I did a few features. I did a few
what's the
like
concept
one-offs
behind the 1,000? What was the concept behind the 1,000 free throws?
The 1,000 free throws. So it was 1,000 free throws. So yeah. So the concept was just me basically like just whipping up something over original beats, and it was a free joint. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole shit when I put it out, it was just free. Yeah, my dumb ass put that shit out for free, and I was crazy because like people was downloading this shit, and I didn't expect that shit. You know when you do a mixtape, you know what I'm saying? You either sell that shit for the low. You know what I'm saying? Or you just put it out as a free download on DatPiff or some shit. Man, people was eating that shit up. And people was asking me, like, yo, what made you put out a free joint with all original beats? And I was like, I don't even fucking know. I was just working on music. You know what I'm saying? And that one joint, the No Seeds joint to that real slow joint by Venom, that was all for that. There was a second joint I think y'all played.
Oh, okay. You talking about Venom Vigilant, right?
Yeah. The one from France.
Yeah. Venom Vigilant. Yeah. He's dope.
Yeah.
He's dope.
Yeah, he's fire as fuck, bro. He got some shit.
But yeah, E, let's give the people some of this Return of the Bad Guy. He got some fire for the people, man. I checked out some of the album this past week.
Yeah, we gotta keep hitting
got
them,
the
man.
vinyl.
We gotta keep hitting them. Gotta keep hitting
them.
Vinyl's out.
This Saturday night.
Already, man.
Yeah,
We're going to hit y'all with
definitely
another joint. Take flight.
Let's go.
I better take flight. Let's go.
Okay. Fly like kites in the mail, exchange crypto for a bird till we move like whales. Foreign currency in case I'm abroad and need bail. Since my fam got bagged, they threw them under the jail. Never mind that, think fast and you can get the bread back. For time that's invested in bullshit, can't rewind that. Nitpicking, looking for a needle in the haystack. The last straw that broke the camel's back, yeah, I'm on that. Apply pressure until diamond is the format. Precious gems increase wealth when it's time to buy back. Pushing wholesale when the base that way to treble, cause loud talk never been my level. Higher highs, cause my lower half's the devil. If they tell you, balance the scales, but talking like a rebel. Clip your wings, you ain't fly, never mind drinking Red Bull. Crawl before you walk, make you run until they end you. What up? I try to tell them, you gotta crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. And then slapbox with lost Satan at my doorstep. Suicidal thoughts got me contemplating more death. When you ride for yours, you do it till there's nothing left. Keep pushing, I suggest like the part that comes from Medellin. Or I ran a 20K and I'm out of breath. Can't do it right when you trying to be the best, but you keep going in circles like you made 4 less. For those frontin', I embrace loss and turn it into something. No clowning, but at 16 is when I started juggling and fell for the trap way before they call it that. I know all about the struggle since my old earth was struggling. 6 figures later, tell me if I'm on to something. If we ain't talking profit, we ain't talking about nothing. A spot overseas, but I don't make my business public. Hit the bid, came home, hit the ground and been running. The last thing I do is beg a nigga for something I'm good. It's that whip Skeezo shit. We on a mission. Keep up or get lost. Breasted vest, the matching jacket bulletproof. Conversations in the cemetery with a chosen few. Bust the rhymes when I speak. Got a sniper on the roof. Keep your hands where my eyes can see. No sudden moves. They say luck come in threes. I say death does too. Keep my ears to the streets, so I'm always in the loop. Unless the chicken's involved, you won't see me in the coop. Summertime is lobster tails in the winter veggie soup. Switch my diet with the seasons and I fast a little too. But when it's time to eat, I break bread with my dudes. No soldier left behind, I move like the military. We all from the bottom, no room unnecessary. Bring the heat like July, but I'm cold like January. The temperature rise and drop, some things vary. My loyalty forever, not none of y'all niggas scare me, let's go. I heard him talking like a savage. Married to the game, but they ain't never flip a package. Had the block on smash, assassin, what happened? Everybody's a boss until you hear the clapping. Claim street life, but I think they just rapping. Never seen him in my life, when the hell did that happen? When I spit like this, it's by the book, no capping. And you don't really wanna see me on my old habits. I hustle like it's second nature, rapping in my DNA. Drunk flow, old gold mixed with some E&J. Now everything is top shelf. Single malt and IPAs, organic sticky. My favorite strain is still the haze. Dunks on my feet, contemporary on the beat. Go from funeral flows to celebrating with my peeps. Still murder everything that moves like it's open season. This last verse could be the first time you hear me speaking. Fiends know the return like bass heads tweaking. Grind 5 days a week and overtime on the weekends. No swine in my guard degree. The facts first philosophies. I don't see these niggas like these rappers playing hide and seek or freeze tag. Michael Myers on the beat. I ain't talking about the Aussies when I stay between the sheets. Toe tags and mortuaries. Always say it's R.I.P. Dig yourself a grave till your ass 6 feet deep. I'm gone. I heard him talking like a savage. Married to the game, but they ain't never flip a package. Had the block on smash, assassin, what happened? Everybody's a boss until you hear the clapping. Claim street life, but I think they just rapping. Never seen him in my life, when the hell did that happen? When I spit like like this, it's by the book, no capping. And you don't really wanna see me on my old habits.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Screwball Radio, live from the Matrix. Skeezo night, nigga. What up?
Skeezo?
What's good, man? I like that joint right there, man.
Yeah, I like
that.
That
beat,
yeah, that's hardcore.
Your flow, real dark.
Right there.
Vibe.
I like beats like that, you know what I'm saying? Like odd beats, hard beats. Odd and hard.
Yeah, man. Shit bangs, man, for real.
Make me want to turn on the NPC right now. Word.
Oh, you be cooking up shit too?
Oh, no doubt, Dunny. I learned from the best of them.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, poet.
What's going on, though, man?
2020 poet produced.
Skeezo, man, Skeezo. How'd you deal with this whole fucking COVID shit during this whole COVID time? When,
bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. This COVID man. Shit. I caught this shit. That shit had me in a slump. I caught that shit towards the end of like the whole run, but that shit had me slumped the fuck up, bro. I was sleeping like in my extra room in the crib. Kids is laughing at me and shit. My C's is laughing at me. These motherfuckers is walking around. These motherfuckers was throwing my food under the door and shit, sliding under the door and shit. Like, we ain't fucking with you, but get well soon type shit. Shit had me sweating. Shit had me slumped up. But overall, over that shit, like, everything was closed, G. Shit was closing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, all niggas could do is
so
smoke and drink.
You feel that shit is over with? You feel that shit is over with right now? I mean, they ain't discussing no more. I ain't hear nothing on the news about that.
Nothing, G. Nothing. I
it's
think
crazy
that
because
you just got to be cautious.
They stressed us out for years about that. Now,
you took the vaccine?
I know.
Nah, I ain't take that shit either. Smart man. Nah, I ain't. Nah. That's the thing, man. Look how much money they made off this shit, though.
I would have taken the vaccine if there was a bag for me to go get, and it was like, yo, we need you to do this. I wouldn't have let that shit stop me like Kyrie did. I'm going to get that bag, and I'm playing the fucking fulfilling my contract.
Yeah, but but my thing is this, though, right? Yo, it's easy to say that coming from where we come from. All I say is this. If you got the bag already. If you got the bag already,
like Kyrie did, you know, he fell back. He said, fuck that. I don't need that.
Yeah, because, listen, I wasn't fucking with that. They would have had to mandate me to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way I was taking that shit. Bro, when you had doctors, nurses, moving out the country, quitting their jobs because they didn't want to take that shit when they was making people get the shot, something not right, G. Something not right.
Yeah, still motherfucking people not working because they didn't get that shot. They got to change that shit, man. Because everything back to normal seems to be.
They were supposed to, everybody that got laid off because they didn't get the shot, they were supposed to be reinstated and back paid.
Yup.
That was on the news, you know. And out here on Long Island, you know, between Nassau County and Suffolk County, you know, the latest numbers on COVID was like under 1,000, which you know is I'm good with that. But the way I feel, if I'm going to my doc telling me I still got to wear my mask in the doctor's office, you damn sure everywhere else I go, that's not a doctor,
wearing a mask.
I wear my mask. When the doctor says, "Oh, you don't have to wear your mask in my office," that's when I'm like, "All right, it's cool everywhere else," you know.
Exactly.
Because I ain't listening to, you know,
like
CNN, poet to tell you.
Better not.
Poet to tell you, when that shit first popped off, I ain't even want my windows open in my house. I'll tell Paul, that shit is in the air. I'm like, that shit is in the air. Like you go outside and you go, and then you come in, you got COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not taking no risk. I was wiping down boxes. my groceries come from the supermarket. I'm wiping that shit down. Like, they talking about that shit could live on cardboard for this amount of days and live on your clothes for this amount of days. Nah,
I think they was beating us in the head with that shit. Mail down, niggas doing everything. Niggas sogging up their mail, spraying that shit, bleach.
Yo, me and Poet watched this video, and it was over there across the water, and the motherfuckers was licking the fucking elevator numbers and all that shit, trying to spread that shit.
I saw that shit. I saw that shit. That shit was some weirdo shit. I saw that shit, though.
Yo, we like, chill, hold up. If it could spread like that, nah, I ain't trusting nobody. I ain't trusting nobody. Yo, I ain't go play lotto for like 5 months. I ain't go play lotto.
What? New York City subway system was like a fucking cesspool of that
ghost
shit.
Town.
That shit was full of
when they shut that shit down, yo, like you could be on 42nd Street and there was nobody out. That shit was like, what's that movie with Will Smith? And he the only person
I Am
around.
Legend.
Yeah, word. That's how New York City was.
Yo, listen.
Word.
Yo, my people, of course. Yo, my people over the country. My people in Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
They said animals was coming out the rainforest that they haven't seen in years. Nigga, jaguars, all kinds of shit was coming out was coming out the woods, was coming out the rainforest. Yo, my mother sent me a video of a fucking leopard taking her neighbor's dog. Like, went in the yard, took the dog.
Yo, I seen in LA, the mountain lions were like licking on the windows. Like,
see what I'm saying? Because it got too quiet. Mother Nature was coming back for revenge on motherfuckers. All the animals was like, nah, the world must be over on some I Am Legend shit. They was coming for this.
Yeah, but it did a great thing. I don't know if you saw that. Like, after a few months of everybody being indoors, you know, the sky, the air, everything got clean because ain't nobody driving.
Oh, absolutely.
Ain't nobody doing nothing. You know, everything got cleared up. And, you know, it was a good thing. It was a good thing for the earth. You know what I mean?
No, you're absolutely right. The gas prices is kicking a nigga ass, too. So,
yeah, that's for sure, man. Everything's kicking the ass right now. Everything.
For real. $5 for a dozen of eggs, man. Like, come on, man.
Word. $5 for a gallon of milk.
For real. Shit used to be 99 cents going back, man.
Let me ask you another question, Skeezo. What you think about artists expressing, you know what I'm saying, their political views and shit, like, you know, Kanye and is going through it right now and shit like that. What you think about artists risking, you know what I'm saying, their fans and shit, expressing themselves politically and shit like that?
You asking what I think?
Yeah. What you think about, like, as an artist,
a risky move,
using your voice as,
risky.
You know what I'm saying, a vehicle.
It's risky, but I think that once you get past a certain level, right? Once you get past a certain financial level as an artist, regardless of what kind of artist you are, producer, actor, painter, rapper, singer, whatever. Once you get past a certain level, you have to come back down, and you know what I'm saying, you can't always put yourself above everybody else. You have to come back down to the realization and observe the shit that's going on around you. And I think that Kanye West and Kyrie, one of the same, like, they got their bread. So, you know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that they got their bread specifically, but they're in a realization of what the fuck is really going on. Because all you got to really do is take a breather and take a minute and be like, yo, hold up, man. The fuck is going on here? The shit Kanye's saying is right and exact, man. The way he said it got people mad because nobody wants to hear the truth in that manner. You know what I'm saying? They want to sugarcoat it. And they proved that what he was saying was true. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about risk and reward. People love Kanye West. This dude is a designer icon. You know what I'm saying? A producer extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? A legendary artist. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be willing to put all that shit on the table. You know what I'm saying? When you say certain things, once you get to a certain level, it's different if me and you. My homie said some wild shit. My homie said, he up there talking about he God, pissing everybody off. I said, bro, this niggas have been saying he was God for years. He said, not God body. I said, nigga, I didn't say God body. I was like, this niggas, KRS been saying he been God for years. I know, Poe. Give me a minute. You know what I'm saying? But there's other artists that been saying they God in general for years. And nobody gave a fuck because they don't have the platform that Kanye has. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
So once you get to a certain level, you just got to be careful with your words. It's a roll of the dice, really. And I'm saying this nigga lost $1.5 billion, so I feel like he was ready. Because you don't say shit unless you're really ready to lose that kind of bread.
Yeah, one thing I say is also,
I don't think he was ready.
When you get to a certain when you get to a certain place, you know, you keep politics and religion. You gotta keep that separate, man. Politics and religion, you kind of, you know, that's a real sensitive.
Yeah, in the public eye, you know? Yeah, definitely. In the public eye, definitely.
Some people want to know, and some people don't care. But you might have 1 million fans, you might lose because you feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
now why don't you think he was ready?
Politics.
I don't think he was ready because
politics.
It don't seem like he had no plan. He don't have no mission. Like who, Kyrie, or neither one of them niggas is really got a fucking mission. They just blurting shit out and saying shit. They ain't like got a cause.
Yeah.
Like I mean the whole cause. They just saying shit.
Yeah.
Getting niggas mad.
The whole Kyrie thing it was just a video that he put up.
He just posted a link. Shit.
Yeah, but the way that Kanye was
worse.
like, yo, it's DEFCON 3 on these
on
people,
Jews.
and
that shit was funny to me.
You know, yeah, it was. I mean, because he's just speaking his mind. That's what happened.
Exactly.
He was speaking his mind. He was comfortable where he was talking. He's a person that don't bite his tongue for nobody. You know,
but what's his
ever
cause?
Since his mom's
what the
passed,
fuck is his cause?
Yeah, ever since his
everything
mom's passed.
Everything he's saying niggas know already. Okay, the Jewish people fucking run the music.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to expose the truth to his hardships and trying to break through. I think that was really it. He didn't have like no revolutionary cause or answer for anything.
Yeah,
he was just trying to expose
like
why he couldn't.
Just like Colin Kaepernick. He ain't had no real fucking cause, but you know what I'm saying? He just was taking a knee because of he felt what was going on, what was wrong, but he ain't had no plan.
Yeah.
Like just a fucking all that shit got blew up because a guy happened to film him, notice him all the time on a knee, and the camera was on him. And all of a sudden now they asked him, "Oh, why you taking a knee for?" Oh, because this and that and other. He couldn't really even express himself right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Niggas don't be having a plan. They just be just doing shit and saying shit and ain't got no real cause, and then they come up make a cause up. Oh, because of this. Nah, man. Have a cause, man. Like Kanye and Kyrie.
You know what's wild?
They ain't really got no cause.
You know what's wild though? Is they didn't have no cause. I agree 1,000%. What's wild is still how much money these motherfuckers have. Like Kaepernick made bread off of that shit. Like Nike was behind him, bro. But this nigga was trying to get a Kaepernick jersey.
He sued them.
I was trying to get Kaepernick jersey. That shit was like gone. The hats, the shirts,
he
was sold out.
Man. He sued the NFL. What was his cause? He sued the NFL, got paid, and shut up.
Yup.
What was the deal? He got paid and he shut the fuck up. Tried to get back on.
Right.
Did some dumb shit. They about to give him a job. He did some old dumb funny shit with the practice shit. Doing the showcasing. They deaded him on that. And now he's gone.
How you gonna tell people, nah, you gonna come see me practice over here. I'm not going to your stadium.
Nah, yeah, he was wilding. He was wilding.
He was almost back in.
If he would have just went to somebody's, if he would have went to one of them arenas and just listen to everybody, he would be playing right now.
Yeah, indeed.
He got a little too bougie. He got a little too bougie and said, nah, y'all gonna come watch me. And then nobody went. And nobody went.
And then he got mad. He got mad because nobody showed up.
Yeah.
But he still got paid. He got paid an undisclosed amount of money from the NFL.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
that's what I'm saying. He still got bread. Like, these motherfuckers still got, like Kanye still got $500 million. He's still worth $500 million. That's not no short change, G.
Oh yeah,
but you know what's crazy too? What's crazy too is that, you know, Kaepernick, they got him out the league, all that. But think about how many other players after Kaepernick were taking a knee.
Yo, bro, this conversation I just had yesterday.
Still playing.
Yup. Because the reality is this: there's power in numbers, G. There's power in numbers. So you can get rid of one nigga. That's the first nigga that do it. You know what I'm saying? They try to make an example when everybody else doing it is the slave masters is like, we can't get rid of all these niggas. We ain't gonna have no cotton. We ain't have nobody pick the cotton. You can't get rid of all the niggas, bro. I had this conversation yesterday with a homie, and it's this with the whole Kaepernick shit. I was like, bro, he started some shit where he woke a few motherfuckers up to this shit, and they was exercising their freedom of speech, right? This is a fact. And a bunch of motherfuckers was kneeling. This motherfucker got some bread, tried to come back, and he was even copping plea talking about, yo, I'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and all this shit. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? So you went through all that to get paid, then try to come back because you missed the game, and all the people still in the league is taking the knee? You know what I'm saying? Bro, you can't fire everybody. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I feel like shit be like a money grab, or dudes be getting in their emotions more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's your job at the end of the day, my G. I go to work every day, and I don't want to do everything. And if I feel like it's some shit that morally, you know what I'm saying, goes against what I feel and believe, I'm not fucking doing that shit. But if it follows under the guidelines of my job, I'm going to do that shit, G. It's my job.
Yeah, at the end of the day, money changes people. When you get that money,
absolutely,
people change. You know?
Hell
but when
yeah.
you got the money already, then you're going to say what you're going to say. Like Kanye, he had the money already.
Yup.
You know, so he could say what he want. But if they was dangling that $5 million, like, yo, he would have shut the fuck up already.
Yup. Long time ago.
Up already, you know? Yeah, for sure.
Right.
But yeah, man, on another note, man, we got to hit him with some more Skeezo, man. Skeezo.
Scott, no relation.
Yeah,
no relation.
Do you get that? Do you get that a lot? Do you get that a lot?
Nah, I don't get that. I get Skeezo. Old school Skeezo. Motherfuckers be like, Skeezo. I be like, nigga, that's a whole different, Niggas hit me with the Skeezo. I be like,
we need some more fire from Thug, man, before we call it the night, man. Word, we gotta hear some more fire from Thug.
No doubt, man. Return of the bad guy, man.
Yeah, let's hear some more.
He ain't have no questions. He ain't had nothing.
Let's go. Return of the bad guy. SB dunks, black tee, and some Levi's. Henny in my cup, half full in the weed high. Splitting Cohiba, stuffing it with Chiba. A peace sign to my peeps, huh? On the low in the unknown space like Elon. Different breeds, we the vocals in the Klingon. Stay away from the vultures in the peon. Trying to copy the same shit that we are. Sheep amongst wolves, guess it's dinner time. Let's see who runs who, like a marathon. You in a rat race or you on a paper chase. This a different world, no Dwayne Wayne. If I had to call a spade, you just out of place. Running laps on the tracks, we don't take breaks. And I'm never late, see you at the finish line. It's the return of the bad guy. Smoke, drink, get pussy, and stay fly. Still on point when the sparks fly. Who took what? Long as it ain't mine. Let that thing go, skip across state lines. Bounce on a late night, hop on a red eye. Return of who? Return of the bad guy. Tell him again. Return of the bad guy. Gorillas and bears, thoroughbreds that'll prey in your bed. Young and dangerous, American
nightmare. Some dumb and anxious, the proof is still right here. Right here, I'm on it. Bad guy shit, live and let God shit. Smoking mirrors, I don't care who you ride with. See things more clear when the fog lifts. Strategize, ain't move on some dawn shit. It's the return of the bad guy. Smoke, drink, get pussy, and stay fly. Still on point when the sparks fly. Who took what? Long as it ain't mine. Let that thing go, skip across state lines. Bounce on a late night, hop on a red eye. Return of who? Return of the bad guy. Tell him again. Return of the bad guy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Screwball Radio.
Hot shit.
Word up.
Hardcore. I love that shit right there. I love that shit. That's dope.
Good looks, man.
Yeah, what I noticed about this album before we get out of here is that this whole entire album, there's no features. It's all Skeezo doing his thing on here.
That's how you gotta do it, man. You know. That's how you
have to do it one time, man.
Fuck you doing? Word.
But yeah, you know, coming to the end of the show, I want you to let the people know where they can follow you at, where they could go cop the vinyl, because the vinyl is out right now. And you're gonna want this in your library. You need this in your library, should I say? You know. Go support Skeezo.
Yeah, you can follow me on IG and on Twitter at The Real Skeezo. Hit that follow button. I most likely follow back. You know what I mean? If you're looking for that merch, that music, you go to skeezo.bandcamp.com. You know what I'm saying? And order that shit. We get it to you within 48 hours, 72 hours. That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely a dope
project. Man, I want to thank you, my niggas, for coming through, man, fucking with us. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, all the time, man. Anytime.
We gonna keep pushing your shit over here, so you know we got you over here, kid, because you got that fire. So we gotta keep letting niggas smoke on that. Well,
good looks, man. I appreciate y'all having me on here, man. Y'all be safe and stay up, man.
Yeah,
no doubt, man. Yo, E, man, I know we got some more fire before we leave. We're going to hit them with some more ski.
I think that was the last joint. I think the Return of the Bad Guy was the last joint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should just go ahead and just hit them with the Return of the Bad Guy one more time.
Yeah,
run it back. Right.
Bring it back for them.
Run that back,
man. Just run it
bring
back.
That back.
All right.
Skeezo.
Till next week, y'all.
Let's go. Return of the bad guy. SB dunks, black tea, and some Levi's. Henny in my cup, half full of the weed high. Splitting Cohiba, stuffing it with Sheba. A peace sign to my peeps, huh? On the low in the unknown space like Elon. Different breeds, we the vocals in the Klingon. Stay away from the vultures in the peons. Trying to copy the same shit that we on. Sheep amongst wolves, guess it's dinner time. Let's see who runs who, like a marathon. You in a rat race or you on a paper chase. This a different world, no Dwayne Wayne. If I had to call a spade, you just out of place. Running laps on the tracks, we don't take breaks. And I'm never late, see you at the finish line. It's the return of the bad guy. Smoke, drink, get pussy, and stay fly. Still on point when the sparks fly. Who took what? Long as it ain't mine. Let that thing go, skip across state lines. Bounce on a late night, hop on a red eye. Return of who? Return of the bad guy. Tell him again. Return of the bad guy. Gorillas and bears, thoroughbreds that'll prey in your fear. Young and dangerous, American nightmare. Some dumb and anxious, the proof is still right here. Right here, I'm on it, bad guy shit. Live and let God shit. Smoking mirrors, I don't care who you ride with. See things more clear when the fog lifts.
strategize, they move on some dawn shit. It's the return of the bad guy. Smoke, drink, get pussy, and stay fly. Still on point when the sparks fly. Who took what? Long as it ain't mine.